Welcome to the 9th edition of Shrimpy's weekly newsletter, a place for staying up to date on the latest trends, news, and events in the cryptocurrency industry. Digital assets evolve and move faster compared to any other market. For those who don't have the time to constantly scroll crypto Twitter, we wrote a special weekly update covering everything major that happened this week. But before we head straight into this week's news roundup, we'd like to share that Shrimpy has recently published a free ebook created to help you gain mastery over the new market of decentralized finance. With only 28 pages, Mastering DeFi covers everything required to understand the next generation of blockchain technology by digging deep into what DeFi means, how it's used, and which use cases it offers. You can find a copy of Mastering DeFi in the link in the description box or at the Shrimpy Academy at academy.shrimpy.io. U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission decided to push back its decision on the VanEck Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund to June. The SEC claims that it must ensure sufficient time to evaluate VanEck's proposal and reach a decision. As a reminder, the regulator simultaneously reviews 2 other ETF applications out of a total 10 active proposals sent this year. The Turkish government investigates the possibility of creating a central custodian bank for cryptocurrencies to eliminate counterparty risk, which is currently present following the collapse of 2 major exchanges. As reported by Bloomberg, Turkey is set to launch a new set of crypto regulations in the next 2 weeks. The nation has tightened its grip on cryptocurrencies as of recently, deciding to ban cryptocurrencies for payments. Turkey's government is likely attacking cryptocurrencies to protect the plunging lira. Binance's CEO Changpeng Zhao announced that the exchange plans to feature a non-fungible token marketplace in June. The marketplace will primarily run on the Binance Smart Chain, but Zhao notes that there will be support for Ethereum as well. Binance's latest decision is possibly another move to capture a portion of the DeFi market, considering that no other centralized exchange hosts a native marketplace for NFTs. Binance is effectively front-running its competition. The Intelligent Crime Investigation Unit of the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency has handed over a former chairman of BitHum Korea over to the Supreme Prosecutor's Office of the Republic of Korea. CoinDesk Korea reports that Lee Jung-hoon has been called in for questioning by the police 7 months earlier and is now accused of defrauding investors. As a reminder, South Korea began a wave of regulatory activity to deal with money laundering and illegal activity conducted by the country's exchanges. A report by Reuters states that Beijing plans to probe local data centers in order to check for possible cryptocurrency mining operations and assess their energy consumption. The Beijing Municipal Bureau of Economy and Information Technology issued an emergency notice on Tuesday, and it included China's 3 largest telecommunications companies. Crypto investors from the U.S. are now able to buy cryptocurrencies on Coinbase with PayPal. After FTX, Coinbase is the second exchange to integrate a PayPal payment method. However, the method charges a flat fee of 4%, the same amount spent when buying with credit cards. Coinbase users can buy up to $25,000 worth of crypto per day. The clear advantage provided by PayPal is that transactions are realized almost instantly. During this week's policy meeting held by the Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell reiterated that the U.S. will not rush out a digital dollar, despite the fact that China is close to launching its own CBDC. Powell stated that it is far more important to get it right than it is to do it fast, and that the U.S. should see whether a digital currency is good for its people or not. During MasterCard's latest quarterly earnings call, Chief Executive Michael Miebach stated that the company should invest in smart contract technology, which would be used in combination with central bank digital currencies. MasterCard previously worked with the Bahamas to load their CBDC onto a prepaid card. In the future, the payment processor will likely partner with the European Central Bank and Bank of England, which are likely to be the first central banks to launch a digital currency in the West. The good news. After being listed on Coinbase Pro, crypto's largest stablecoin Tether has reached a new market cap all-time high by breaching $50 billion. A new regulatory framework proposed in Germany could potentially bring $425 billion to crypto. Bitcoin's hash rate was revitalized after Chinese miners in the Xinjiang province turned their mining rigs back online. The bad news: Bitcoin had its worst monthly performance since January by being down 10% month to date. A higher level of activity in the altcoin market in combination with Bitcoin's lethargic price action might be a sign of weakness for the overall crypto market. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more crypto content. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Shrimpy App and on our blog at blog.shrimpy.io. And don't forget to head to the link in the description box to get access to our Mastering DeFi ebook.